Oh, it's like 11 o'clock at night. I passed out around 4 this afternoon. That third shift. Luckily, I'll be off of it soon. I'll be going to another plant. Third shift, 12-hour shifts are just, they mess you up so bad. But I go to Bowman, go shoot a little indoor. I got the EVL and the Super Focus. I wanted to bring the shoot down, but I don't have enough room for it. But I don't know if I said, I did get the draw stops for all the draw mods. So get this. I ordered from PSE, I ordered the low let off modules with the draw stops. They send me the modules and no draw stops. Luckily, I had a set from a bow from another bow, but I didn't have bolts. So I actually had to get their 4-40 1/4. Only thing I could find was 1/2 inch, so I had to cut them down, but they work perfect. But yeah. So I'm gonna go rip a little indoor. I wish there was a way I could shoot at night outside further distances, because I'm only awake at night, and then I'll sleep all day tomorrow, unfortunately. Maybe not. I don't know. Well, I just filled up the cart. Let's go, Brandon. It used to take like $15 to fill this thing up. It just costs $37. So yeah, that's here in Clemson, South Carolina. This is some bull crap. But like I said, let's go, Brandon. Dang. Now that we got some good light, you can really see the color of these strings. They really do pop. So I'm gonna work on some form tonight, and I really want to work on shooting hinge. I had made a comment on like the last indoor video, and so yeah, I've got a plan. I'm going to really hammer working on a hinge in here tonight. Probably gonna maybe film some time lapse or just give you guys some updates. I'm gonna shoot the Super Focus some, and I'm gonna really hammer with the EVL. I still can't figure out why this cable is not straight, or it should be right there. Still twisted, but it is what it is. I'm tired of messing with it. So let's get some of these bullets out here and do a little work. So I've never proclaimed to be a master of the hinge. This here's my Sky Ascent. I actually bought it from my brother a while back, and I've played with it just a little bit, but I haven't shot it very much. And these things scare me for some reason. I just think I can't get comfortable with it. One thing, definitely shooting indoor. You don't want a sky draw with a hinge, because you will yeet some lights out if you're not careful. Gotta chill out. I really want to master this though. Okay, that's better. I don't know why, but I noticed that I shoot a little bit differently with this. Like I shoot to the left. I don't know why. And I know that I'm doing this wrong, so I'm sure somebody will have something to say. I'm just trying to learn it. Oop. Okay, we're shooting a group down there. A 70-pound hunting bow is probably not the thing you want to be learning how to shoot a hinge on. Well, I say this is a hunting bow, but it's easier to shoot than that bow is, so I don't know. Probably should be practicing this outside in case I did make a mistake. I wouldn't want to hit any walls in here. But let's go get comfortable with it. wasn't ready for that. I might go up close in front since there's nobody here and just practice on pulling back and releasing because these things are tricky. I was able to shoot it really well with my shoot down like 6 months ago, but I practiced really hard. And then I just quit for 6 months. And now I'm overthinking it because I'm afraid I'm gonna mess up and do something bad, you know, like hit something. And I don't know why, but I wanna try to anchor where I'm anchoring with my thumb release. And it's like I can't, I don't know. I gotta figure it out. I know it just takes practice, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna master it. I'm just gonna slowly integrate it. But I mean, I already shoot a really great thumb release, so I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. All right, so I've been working on opening up my stance, standing tall, try to develop better form for one. So what I'm gonna do tonight is I'm gonna shoot a 5-spot with each bow, score each round, and we'll see which one I can shoot the best with. This EVL is absolutely hammering right now. And yeah, I just went ahead and switched back to my thumb because why mess with success? Right in the middle. I feel like I'm canting the bow, but I did, no I didn't. I thought I leveled this side. It was that side I leveled. So that's another thing. I went ahead and which I think I said in the previous video, I leveled the super focus and the shoot downs, like the actual scope level, which I never really done before, just because I was lazy. And the difference that makes is huge. Because once you go shooting a bow that your level is not level, you immediately feel it. You can look because your mind's telling you, look at the bubble, but your hand and everything's like, this bow's not straight. So that's another really important thing. We're really stacking some arrows down there. Oh man, this thing feels so great. Right in the middle. I don't know if I'm gonna shoot a Vegas face or a 5-spot. I think we'll do a Vegas face today. But 5-spots are always fun. I think I'm gonna 5-spot it. More arrows. Let's go. Guys, don't make this mistake. I wanted to shoot the super focus. Look what I forgot. That's right. Your boy forgot his clarifier at home. Send the shoot down. I guess I could shoot it without clarifier, which I did the other day, because I've actually done this twice now. What an idiot. Bow shooting good. The EVL is. I think I'm going to bear shaft tune it, but I would really like to get on my draw board first and just double check that the timing is 100%. Only reason why I keep putting emphasis on that is because I did change the strings out, and they were perfect a couple hours ago, but I have put some shots through it now, so probably just keep shooting it and breaking the strings in, and then I'll put it on the draw board and just double check everything. But I did have to make a slight, I had to move the rest slightly to the left. I shot through some paper. But all in all, it's shooting great. So, let's gonna keep hammering. I might wind up scraping the fletchings off of one of my rampages, but I literally just fletched some of these back up. And if I would have known, I'd just left them bare shaft. Idiot. I bare shaft tuned it at the house right when it was done, but I literally didn't shoot it by like 6 or 7 times, so I know that the strings weren't broke in. But it's good. I'm gonna keep going. So I know that this video is going like multiple directions, but I'm pretty ADHD. So I figured while I'm here, I did look at my timing, and it's on. I mean, that bow's got some shots to it now, so it's good. I'm gonna go ahead and bare shaft tune it, and what I done, went ahead and I found the arrow with the veins, the worst veins that weren't so good, were nicked or whatever, went ahead and scraped them off, and I just wrapped a little tape around it just to simulate the weight, get it close to the weight of the veins. But what I'll do is I'll shoot a bare shaft and a fletched. So if it shoots knock high, you want to actually move your rest up. If it shoots knock low, move it down. And then left and right, if it shoots knock left, move your rest to the right, vice versa. So we want to shoot a fletch and a non-fletch. You want to get them touching. I actually have a video of it whenever I bare shaft tune my Evo. So if you want to learn how to do that, you can go back and watch my super tune for broadhead video. That was actually the night that I came down with COVID. So it's been a couple months ago, because I woke up in the middle of the night feeling funny. So I went outside and shot, and 2 days later, deathbed. So yeah, gonna do some bare shaft tuning and get this thing dialed in. So let's do it. I'll show you guys the result later. And the thing is you don't have to move it very much. Like, you're talking minute, little minuscule movements that you need to make in order to get this thing right most of the time. So I'm gonna do it. All right, so I got the bullet hole here, went back to 20 yard, and you see our elevation is perfect. So what I need to do now is adjust this over. So I gotta go back and watch Bomar's video just to make sure that I'm right. So it looks like it's tail right. So I'm pretty sure I need to move the rest to the left in order to drive this over, and we will be bare shaft tuned. But there's actually a TikTok, if you look up Josh Bomar, or if you look up Bomar Archery, and then look up tuning, he explains this. And I know how to do it, but I second guess myself all the time. So, that's just the way it goes. I don't know why I second guess myself, and I always have to resort back to watching somebody else do it. So I know that our elevation's good, so I'm locking it down, and then now it'll just be the fine tune left and right. And this right here is super critical if you're going to shoot non-fixed blade, or sorry, if you shoot fixed blades, because this being off like this left and right, that arrow is going to actually steer one way to the other, because your tune is not 100% down the line. Now, once these two arrows get to where they're both straight, you can shoot any broadhead you want, and it will be accurate. I know this because with my Evo, I shot a deer super long distance, and with fixed broadheads this year, and it was perfect. So I'm gonna go double check this, get these two arrows touching, and then probably go to the house. It's pretty late. All right, so I got it pretty close on the bare shaft, but I can already tell that these arrows are gonna be a little too weak a spine for this thing. I really need to 100% check the poundage. I know it's 70, but it could be creeping over 70, and I'm running the lowest let off I can with the bow. So the way that I can test that, which I'll do that. I'll make a video with my brother because he's like the master of this. So you take a piece of tape, put it down the center, you aim, so you make a T, and if the arrows are going one way or the other, it will tell you if your arrows are too weak or too stiff. So I'm gonna shoot it like it is. I don't plan on hunting with this thing this year. I mean, I might once or twice, but I'm not going to be shooting past 30 yard. And it'll be, I mean, it's a hammer right now. I mean, it's perfect. It's bullet holing, but I get really into the tuning thing because I don't know. I get really OCD about it. So going to go ahead and put this one back in the box. Reset my sights now for 20 because I know that they're off because it was out of tune. But now I would consider like super tuned, close to it. And yeah, it's all good. So I've got it absolutely stuffing arrows down there at 20 yard now, but look at my sight tape. So now to shoot 20 yard, I got to dial it all the way down to 30. So that's how far out of tune the bow was. So now that it's what I call like super tuned, close to it, I just need to move my little dial right here, my little indicator up there to 20, and we'll be good. I just stuffed 3 arrows right there in the center. So that's good. Well, I didn't really film a closing thing because there really wasn't much to say, but the EVL now is dialed in, and I can't wait to get out and stretch it out now that it's like really dialed in well. So we'll see you guys soon. Have a good night. God bless you. Make sure to like and subscribe.